There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Perry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Chris Paul is out there with Dwade, and it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, the perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. Batum is out there with Ibaka, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And Brent, these teams...
It does. These two teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up against one another.
And now the Lakers starting group. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
From deep, George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Outside for Davis. Shoots it up. One up, one down.
You need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Outside Jackson. Here's Ibaka. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Game. Now here's Bazemore. Wade left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One of the best in the business at drawing contact. Wade knows how to work his way to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
That's good from Wade.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Anthony comes in for James. Monk's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Paul. And Wade drops them both. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Bledsoe, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Leonard inside.
That time he...
104 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Wade. It's up a 3. Morris with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Bledsoe for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's the teardrop. And Rondo with the lay-in.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater. When he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Leonard looking over the floor. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Howard kicks to Monk. Outside Rondo fires the three. Here's Howard. Out to Wade. Back to Howard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Howard's got his second basket of the game. No good on that one. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go around.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now, here is Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Anthony.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low.
On the wing, Jackson, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Passes it to Nunn. Now James. An absolute bomb from three. And he knocks down the first one.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both shots good from the stripe.
And PG, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Now here's Wade. Back to Davis. There's the pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 2 from deep three-point range. They get it back, and Davis throws it down.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
Here's George. He's got 5 up top Ibaka. Lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Paul outside. T-Wade on the wing. It's deflected. Paul against Jackson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now Wade lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
D-Wade can shrug off contact. It takes a lot to throw him off his shot.
Right side, Batum. .102 left to play here in the half. Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Howard, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Left side, Leonard.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Monk with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Howard kicks to Wade. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nobody in the league does a better job of selling a pump fake than Wade.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Wade. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Bledsoe against Rondo. Good on the shot.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
And here is Johnson. Excellent D from Wade. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead, leading by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2 competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter.
Such a tremendous floor leader. CP3 has been mentioned by many as a potential head coach. Ken, your thoughts?
Whoa. If he decides to do that, that would be interesting. He'd be good at it. I think he has great instincts. He's a great motivator. He could do it.
As much as he talks on the court, can you imagine him from the sidelines?
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't want to be a ref working one of those games.
Would you like to play for him?
I most certainly will not.
Not this.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. Batum is out there with Ibaka, and it's Jackson in at the point guard. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wade tonight.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injury slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants. When Wade gets that low in the paint, it's best to just send him to the line. He's too strong down there.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. He's got 9. To the paint, here's Ibaka. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ibaka's got 6.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Here's Wade. Bucket is good. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, George. And here's Leonard from 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wade left side. Leonard with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And it's in there. Paul's got his first points of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Outside Jackson. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC, 5 first-round picks, and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First free throw is good.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
The Lakers in the lead. Nunn bounce pass. Batum against LeBron. Back to Nunn. Lakers working the ball around now. Bazemore finds James. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Shot's good by Kennard.
In addition to being a good floor spacer, Luke Kennard is shifty in the mid-range area.
James looking around. to none. Back to James. And they double up LeBron. Launches a three. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Ibaka outside. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony's checked in for James. Malik Monk comes in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Paul. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Morris. Six on the shot clock. Here's Mann. The Clippers rebound. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Passes to Kennard. Here's Mann. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 4. And there's Monk on the assist by Davis. Monk's got his first basket.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Here's Mann, and he dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now the pass to Nunn. Now here is Davis. He kicks it to Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Nunn. Offensive rebound. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 13.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Trying to find some answers.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Bledsoe outside. Zubac the pass to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Rondo. Loads it up for Davis. A shot that time, not on target.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Howard. Kent Bazemore is out there with Anthony. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Wade in at 2 guard. Here's Bledsoe. He's off on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Bazemore for 3. It's good from long range. Bazemore's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Bledsoe for 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
to Howard. Bazemore with it. Lock at 6. Passes it to Wade. Howard in the post. Working on Zubac. Ball looking over the floor. Over Bledsoe. Count it from 12.
Timeout.
And the Lakers lead by 5.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul off pick and roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at an elite level and
for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Johnson. And the Lakers also making a switch. James checked in for Anthony. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
That's good from Jackson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in.
you know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
LeBron dishes to Howard. And they double up James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. Howard kicks it to Bazemore. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And there's the pass to Batum. Jackson against Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him.
And he makes the first. Jackson hits both of them. Now here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's George. Yep, it counts.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
On the wing, James. Wade outside. Back to LeBron. He kicks to Bazemore. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Leonard, the pass to Jackson. Outside Ibaka. Paul with the steal. Launches it. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Ball against Jackson. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
And the Lakers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Leonard against Wade. Outside, Davis. Rebound by the Clippers. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Batum. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
And Bazemore kicks to Davis, and they double up Davis. Here's LeBron, and the shot goes down.
When you need a big score, you want LeBron to at least touch the ball, and this is why.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. Here's Leonard. It's George on the wing, defended by Paul. Here's Ibaka, good on the bucket, and the Clippers lead by 3.
And that could be a big bucket right there. Ibaka doesn't shy away from taking crucial shots.
Ball against Jackson. Here's Wade, and the rejection by Leonard. And they get it back. The shot's good from Paul.
When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready. An elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Outside Leonard. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. A floater. Jackson misses.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
To the middle. Here's Wade. And no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Paul passes to LeBron. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 3. 34 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Bazemore against George. Left side, Leonard. James with some nice D. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Here's Ibaka. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He's been there before, played in big moments of big games. Ibaka coming through in the clutch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And it's interesting looking back at past drafts. Chris Paul taken 4th overall, but will be the clear number 1 in a do-over.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. And here's George for 3. Frames it from downtown.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Now George. No good.
Defense, that's how Bazemore carved out a spot in this league. You see why.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. AD, close game. Congrats on the win. What would you say the mood of the team is?
Feel great. You know, we knew it was going to be a tough game for us. You know, they made a lot of tough shots. You know, and we just wanted to defend. You know, I think Coach called some great plays for us. We made some big-time stops. You know, we came out with the win tonight.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.